Next up at UFC Kansas City, we have Bill Algeo taking on TJ Brown. Bill Algeo 16-7, overall 3-2 in his last 5, coming off the split decision loss to Andre Touchy Feely. TJ Brown is 17-9 overall, 3-2 in his last 5, coming off the submission win over Eric Silva. This is going to be a really, really fun fight. There's 3 or 4 fights on this card that are going to be absolute bangers. This is one of them. TJ Brown is a high-paced fighter. He's got solid striking, very good grappling. He averages almost 4 takedowns per fight. His takedown accuracy is just okay at 56%. What? The accuracy is just okay at 56%. Is that what you're gasping at?
No, I just burped. I didn't know you heard that. Oh my God.
It's an absolute joke. His takedown accuracy is just okay at 56%, but he's got no problems just sort of taking a shot, realize it's not there. He will back out, reset, shoot it all over again, and then get those takedowns going. He's got a very high takedown success rate. He's getting a lot of takedowns per fight, but his defense is trash. It's absolute trash. He has a 38% takedown defense. He's been taken down 13 times in 7 fights. He's coming off that win over Eric Silva where he was taken down 3 times in that fight, but was able to snatch up a submission win. And he's taking on Bill Algeo. Bill Algeo's a busy striker. He's kind of got that karate style with his stance and his hand placement. Because of that, he has a solid defense and surprisingly high output of almost 6 significant strikes per minute. He does like a dirty stand-up war if he can keep it there. He has some okay takedowns. They're not, they're decent, they're well-timed, but his percentage is very low at 38%. 55% takedown defense, but he is a BJJ black belt. He's got great cardio, fast-paced, very, very durable guy. And again, he's coming off that close loss to Andre Feely. This is another one with some very interesting line movement. Obviously, the favorite stayed the favorite, the underdog stayed the underdog, but it widened greatly, and I'm just surprised by that because TJ Brown has good striking and relentless wrestling. And I get it. Bill Algeo's a BJJ black belt, but TJ Brown's a very good grappler himself. So I don't know what people think is going to happen here. I personally think TJ Brown's going to win this fight. I'm surprised TJ Brown's the underdog to begin with, let alone a 2-1 underdog now. I've got a quarter of a unit on him. I got it at plus 140, so I'm an idiot. Go get it at plus 180. I think TJ Brown is going to get the wrestling going, is going to get the takedowns, can avoid whatever submissions Bill Algeo is going to throw up. And that's it. Like, yeah, Bill Algeo beat Herbert Burns, but TJ Brown's not Herbert Burns. So I'm on TJ Brown here. I think he gets it done. Only a quarter of a unit because sometimes I let the odds scare me, and that's what happened here. What do you think, Jakey boy?
That is surprising, I will say. Like, I mean, people, I don't know if sometimes people don't know. I don't really know your picks or you don't know my picks until we start talking about these live because we want a very organic kind of discussion. It's not like anything's predetermined. And I would have never thought in a million years that you were going to pick TJ Brown. I'm going to pick him. And just like I told you guys with the Yanez, I'm getting destroyed all week for the Yanez pick. But I told you guys that's a biased pick. I love Adrian Yanez. I've always loved Adrian Yanez. I said it was a biased pick. He follows me on Twitter. We had interaction on Twitter. He's a great guy. That was a biased pick. I'm picking TJ Brown because it's a biased pick. As Ansel's shirt shows, I have my thing with Arkansas Wrestling. He is one of the original Arkansas Wrestlings with Bryce Mitchell. Bryce Mitchell kind of shit the bed, but TJ Brown's looking pretty good. Now, I'm worried about this fight because if there's anything that happens with TJ Brown is he does get worn down. And if there's anything that happens with Bill Algeo in his fights is he can wear people down. And that's kind of how he can win fights. It's kind of out tough people, wear them down, and then kind of take over lately. And that's kind of the recipe for disaster for a guy like TJ Brown. But as you mentioned, the Herbert Burns fight, he won that. He was almost submitted. Andre Feely fight. Yeah, he lost that. And I don't know how Andre Feely did not submit him in the 3rd round. They're all bloody hit. I mean, I sent a picture in the Discord today. I mean, completely under the neck. All he had to do was connect his hands. Just didn't do it for whatever reason. I think I was live streaming that card. I think I had it inside the... I was losing my fucking mind. Could have submitted him there. TJ Brown not only is a good wrestler. He can get out wrestled. I agree with that. But his offensive wrestling is very good. He's always looking for submissions. He's a very, very aggressive submission guy on the ground. He will lose positions and get out scrambled because he's chasing submissions. And yes, that's dangerous against a guy like Bill Algeo, who is also well-versed on the ground. I think he can control those positions. I think he can. I've seen Bill Algeo get out grappled, get out scrambled, and TJ Brown is that guy to do it. So I think that this gets to the ground, and TJ can win the scrambles. If he doesn't get it done in the first 2 rounds, I'm very worried. I mean, this could be a live bet situation to where he kind of dominates the first round, threatens submissions, kind of controls the first half of the second round, but you see him start to fade. But because he's been so dominant, he might be minus 300, minus 400. At that point, you might live bet Bill Algeo because TJ Brown will probably fade with all the wrestling in the third rounds. I can't really trust him in the third round, but I'm going to pick him. And it is biased, but you seem a little bit more confident in me, which I'm proud of that. I mean, you're all in with the Arkansas wrestling shirt and everything. I appreciate that.
No, great. I'm glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. This whole time I thought I was live on TikTok. We're not. What an absolute joke. Jeez. Well, we're on the same side here.
There you go.
While I trash Arkansas wrestling,
is he going to be your lock of the week?
I don't do gimmicks. I just feel like it's compensating for something.
Well, I think that you probably should start because I might be done. I might be done. I'm fucking 0-3 this past week. In full transparency, 0-3 lock of the week. I think that's like fucking 9 out of 10 losses in a row or something. Holy shit! But I feel good about this week. I've never been so confident.
Good for you. Just honestly, just call it loss of the week and go from there.
I've done that.
Just start picking a loser.
Literally, the thumbnails were literally right before I keep saying like, oh, we're about to start a streak, because before the 10-fight win streak, I literally lost like 4 out of 5. We called it loss of the week. My thumbnail said loss of the week. But we'll see. Fade it and make money. I don't give a shit.
I mean, it's been working. Anybody who parlayed your 3 fades did well. Yeah. Did well. Anyway, we're both on a TJ Brown side. I love him at $7,400. Bill Algeo, the chat is a 50-50 split. There's a whole bunch of people literally writing the exact same thing. Algeo gets it done. TJ Brown gets it done. The chat's 50-50 split. This will be a really fun fight. Neither one of these guys have quit in them. They're both going to go. They're both going to pressure. They're both going to try to work their game plans. Yes, Red. Can I help you with something?
You talking to me?
Yeah, you're the red one.
I don't know what you mean. Because of the lighting or something? Like I was in the sun a little bit there.
No, your skin is red. Your hair is red. I think you may be an albino. Your eyes are red.
I got the bluest eyes you've ever seen.
Did you have something to actually say?
I did, yeah. I was going to say that I forgot to mention the Matthias Brandon Royval fight. How is that not on the main card? Does anyone know how that is not on the main card? I have all the respect for Clay Guida, where I think is the next fight. Get him the fuck off the main card and that's a big fight for the division. It's a fun fight. I mean, I have no idea how that's not on the main card.
I agree with you. But this should be the Nicolau fight. Should be there's a couple of really good fights on this card.
I think this is the feature prelim, right? It should be if it's not.
It is.
This is going to be a great fight. But I mean, Clay and Rafa should be. I mean, they should
featured
flip-flop
prelim.
those.
They should flip flop these. I agree. With you. Especially when it's a pay per view, you get more eyes on the feature prelim than the pay per view fight. But when it's not a pay per view, the later the better. Frankly, is just how that works. Anyway, WeWantPicks.com for everything. You can unlock all of our bets, all of our picks, the DraftKings optimizer, and even our third analyst on the board, Artem, who's breaking down LFA, Cage Warriors, and PFL this week. His stuff is up there right now, this minute, if you want to check out those events. TJ Brown, I'm going to be waiting for those takedown prop bets to drop, and we're going to see what happens there.